knew the prices.
California inflation. Very few people adjust ever for that.
Yeah. Is that the price that they're using? The California price they're using for beanie weenies or a Barca Lounger or whatever.
Now, most of your grocery-based games are a little bit more difficult to understand, though, too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, though, too, like prizes. Most times, most of the games, your car games are fairly. I think Barker once said on the show, every game is a game of chance except for clock game. If you know how to play a clock game and you play it right, you'll win it every time.
We'll talk about that. And even the I just lost the name, but I remember it, but I forgot it. Game where you drop your
Plinko?
Plinko, yes. Even Plinko, because you
only get one chip, and if it goes in the zero, you're sunk.
Right. But you play to get your chip, right?
Yeah, you got to win the prizes to get the chips.
You got to win prizes to get the chips. Well, I thought you got more than one chip. I thought you could.
You got to earn the chips to get.
Yeah.
You got to earn more chips.
You earn 3 chips.
4.
4 chips. Yeah, and then you can. Out of 4 chances, I mean, you're bound to have one chip that doesn't go through.
Law of averages, theoretically, yes.
Because Plinko to me looks entirely random.
Oh yeah, it's the old pachinko game. That's all it is.
There is no skill in that. I mean,
it's random.
Yeah, the little puck just bounces whichever way it bounces. We built one of those at the plant to use in games instead of.
You really? I know they did that once or twice. I think I know Victor Rowell has a version of that for the City Carnival every year.
Yeah. Yeah, we built a Plinko. We did it with team members and stuff. And, there would be a different candy bar in each slot, and one would be 0. One wouldn't have anything in it. So you drop the Plinko down there, and you get whatever candy bar it lands in.
If you ever did a Price is Right night or something like that, call me. I'd love to host that.
That'd be fun.
I honestly wouldn't do it like Bob Barker. I kind of would do it more like what Tom Kennedy did. Just more throw a party for everybody and let's just have a good time.
Sure.
And that's how that's what Drew Carey reminds me of.
Yeah.
I think Drew Carey's Price is Right reminds me so much of Tom Kennedy's, it's not even funny.
Right. Yeah, Drew Carey does a pretty good job.
Yeah. It's a nice gig. It looks weird seeing him with that beard mustache, though. That looked weird.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got a beard mustache now.
I saw the quarantine special the other night, and it was actually pretty interesting.
I still think of him as clean cut.
And crew cut.
Yep.
Just hope Mimi Bobek doesn't ruin his day. Wake up in China. Have 2 wives. TV's Drew Carey suffered all sorts of punishments. 9 years of the show, you go from assistant personnel director, and you go through all this crap to end up at the end, the assistant personnel director.
Yep. Did you ever see the musical?
The Drew Carey Show musical episode?
Yes.
Yes, I did. I laughed right through that.
That was pretty good.
Time Warp. You can never go wrong with that. That's a great scene.
Yeah,
The Time Warp
that
Proof
was-
Thing scene.
That was good. Yeah, I like the musical. I was surprised because I don't usually like musicals. But yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
You don't like musicals?
As a rule, I don't. I mean, I can watch a musical and be entertained by it, but I probably won't watch one twice.
I take it you have never sat and watched Music Man more than once in your life.
No, more than once. I've been drugged to Oklahoma on several occasions.
Oh, jeez. Who drug you there? Which way are we going?
No, we're just going to go to Reese. We'll find places down there.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see. The first time, I saw it on television once when I was a kid. And then I went to it with a girl when I was in college. And then I went to it with Deborah once. So I've seen Oklahoma several times. So it's kind of like the standard musical.
Musical for me is always going to be The Music Man. That's my go-to musical.
I've been to a musical at Washington Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was it? Sound of Music.
Oh.
I've seen Sound of Music more than once.
I've never sat through The Sound of Music at all in my life.
Yes. Sound of Music's pretty good. It's actually got a pretty decent story. What I don't like about musicals is that the music just slows the story down. I mean, you're like, okay, you're really happy. Okay, let's move on. You're happy about that. But then you got to listen to this song for 5 minutes about how happy they are. Okay.
Pharrell Williams made a career out of that, out of being happy.
Yeah.